Hi guys, welcome back. We are going to learn about the metric unit this week and making conversions using the metric system. We talked briefly last week that our metric system talked about our metric system being um, the primary measurement system that's used worldwide. But the cool thing is that it's in base 10 system. It's a base 10 system. So if we are either going to be multiplying or dividing by 10. If you recall, at the beginning of the year, during our first 9 weeks, we talked about um, it being when we multiply by 10, we're actually moving our decimal to the right. And if we're dividing by 10, then we move our decimal to the left. So this is going to be review of that as well as learning how to convert. The first thing that I want us to add to our notes is our different units. So when we are looking at measurements for capacity, we're going to be working with two units. 1 liter equals 1,000 milliliters. So the L stands for liters and the ML stands for milliliters. You'll notice that the L is capitalized. Okay, if we think about our prefixes, milli means 1,000. So 1 liter is equivalent to 1,000 milliliters. When we move to length, we're going to be working with kilometers, meters, centimeters, and millimeters. So 1 kilometer is 1,000 meters. 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters, as well as 1,000. That should be millimeters. And 1 centimeter is 10 millimeters. When we're working with mass, we're going to move to kilograms and grams, as well as milligrams. So 1 kilogram is 1,000 grams, and 1 gram is equal to 1,000 milligrams. Now, you will not have to memorize this. Once again, this will be on your STAR reference sheet, so you will get those conversions. Our rule that we learned last week still applies. To convert from a larger unit to a smaller unit, we're going to multiply. But since we're multiplying by 10, that means we're moving our decimal to the right. If we're converting from a smaller unit to a larger unit, then we are going to divide. That means because we're dividing by 10, we're moving our decimal to the left. So let's look at this in our math book. If you will, go ahead and turn to page 764. So this is on page 764 in your math book. Couple of examples here. So here is our meters chart, and it aligns with our place value chart. We have the ones place, tens place, hundreds place, thousands place. Then we'll work with decimals. We have the tenth, the hundredth, and the thousands place. So keep that in mind because that'll also help us when we are converting. The question that we ask, we have kilograms to meters. Is a kilogram larger or smaller than a meter? It is larger. So remember, if we're moving from a larger place to a smaller unit, we multiply. So that means I'm going to move my decimal to the right. So if you don't see the decimal, where is it hiding? Right behind the ones place. Okay. In order to move from kilometers to meters, I need to hop 1, 2, 3 times. So I'm going to make my decimal hop 1, 2, 3 times. I'm going to put a decimal there. It moved from there. But if there's no numbers there, I'm going to add in zeros. Okay. So 3 kilometers is 3,000 meters. Okay, I took 3, and really what we did is multiplied it by 1,000 because there is 1 meter. I'm sorry, there is 1,000 meters in 1 kilometer or kilometer, however you want to pronounce that. Okay. All right, our next example is centimeters to meters. Now I'm moving from a smaller unit to a larger unit. So we are going to divide. If I look at centimeters, I have to move 2 places to get to meters. So that means I'm really dividing by 100. When we divide by 100, we are moving our decimal 2 places to the left.